Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday crafternoon. I'm on just a couple minutes early, so as you find me in your newsfeed, go ahead and say hello and let me know where you're viewing from, because I always love to see where everybody's from. Yeah, I'm actually early. Wow. Miracles never cease. Okay, so today is Sunday, the 6th of April, and we're going to be doing some fun things today. I apologize for my voice. I have had this really awful cold of some sort, and I'm slowly kicking it. But I feel so bad because I had to cancel my Starbucks sip and stamp on Friday. I was coughing, I sounded awful, I probably looked awful, and I really didn't want to give it to anybody else. I love to share a lot of things, but germs is not one of them. But I'm set. I have cough drops, water, Kleenex, we're good to go. So anyway, my name is Dawn Bourgette, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I love everything, inks, paper, stamps, and I love to make pretty things and share them with others. And I'm glad that you guys are here today. As you hop on and find me, go ahead and share this with your friends. If you know of other paper crafters that would enjoy my content, make sure to share along with. Hey, Kristen, happy Sunday crafternoon, my friend. So before we get started, just a couple of things here that I want to go through. The usual, you know, all the things. So first of all, if you have not done so already, please join my newsletter. Go ahead and open up the camera on your smartphone, and it will read this QR code, and it will take you directly to the link where you need to go to sign up. It will just ask for your name and your email address. That's it. It takes maybe 3 minutes max. And also, speaking of the newsletter too, I'm changing things up a bit. As we change things with Stampin' Up! A bit, as we get into mid-April, I'm changing things too, and what I'm going to offer all of you. So you're going to want to be a part of my newsletter in order to find all that out. Although I guess I'll be kind of sharing it on social media as well. It's going to be a little different. I'm learning a lot of new things. So, also, if you see anything that you would like to grab up, this is my online store. I have stopped using host codes. Yay! Because soon you all will be able to earn your own rewards starting at $20 orders. That starts on April, Dawn, it's April 15th. Hi, Kathy. Happy Sunday crafternoon. So that starts April 15th, where we're all going to start earning our own rewards. So I've closed the host code that I had last, and we're going to just start fresh. But if you do need anything, don't hesitate to go ahead and shop with me, because I will still send you some happy mail. I promise you that. I appreciate every single order that I get, you guys. You're everything, and I appreciate you supporting me and my business. I appreciate you being here. That in itself is supporting me, and I love you for that. Hello, Evelyn. Happy Sunday crafternoon. All right. Let's see here. As far as other places where you can find me online, you're here, right? You found me. Yay. You're on my business page. I also have a community, which is a group on Facebook. So go ahead and look me up there as well. I have a YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to that YouTube channel as of yet, feel free to go over and look for Dawn's Creative Chalet. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell. It will turn black. That will give you all the notifications as I load anything and do everything with YouTube. Also my blog, which is dawnscreativechalet.com. There is where you're going to find the replay of today. So after I'm done here, I load it to YouTube and I load it to my blog. And I also have pictures of the projects that we do each week. And also there's like a shopping list and things like that there. So go ahead and check it out. And I try to post every now and then in between each week. I haven't been as consistent as I used to be, but I try. But go ahead and visit dawnscreativechalet.com. And then, of course, my online store, which I've already told you about. And follow me on Pinterest as well, Creative Queen. I love to browse around on there in the evenings. As far as some upcoming events that I have, this coming Thursday, April the 10th, we have creative card class coming up, and that's at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 p.m., and it's $30 or free with a minimum order during class. And then at the end of April, on the 24th, right before I go on vacay, I have my product inclusive class, which is going to be Floral Delight, which is all the yellows, the pretty, the beautiful, sweet, delightful wishes, that bundle. So I redesigned what I had shown online. So I like the cards even more that I recreated. Does that sound? Yeah, Anyway, if I don't make sense, don't mind me. It's just my Dayquil, okay? Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for Dayquil. It makes me feel like a human all over again. Also, as we get into May, the creative card class I normally have on the second Thursday, we're turning into the annual catalog kickoff. I'm so excited, you guys. So we have this beautiful new catalog. I'm going to grab it right here. Ooh, look at that. And a lot of pretty things in there. So if you come to my catalog kickoff, if you are local, that's how you're going to get my catalog. I'm not going to send them out if you're local. Shipping is just getting way too expensive. So either you'll grab them there. Excuse me. Oh my goodness sakes. I had a tickle in my throat there. I was like, no, don't cough. Anyway, so you'll be able to grab the catalog at my catalog kickoff, which is like a party. It's a good time. And we stamp, of course, with new products. Hey, Marie. Hello. Happy Sunday Crafternoon. We stamp with new products. I have all the products that I have purchased between the new online exclusives coming out and the new things in the annual catalog I will have out, so you can see, feel, touch, and play with the products. I'm working on right now those projects that you're going to be working on during the party. Of course, we have to have something delicious to eat while we're stamping. I always say it's like stamping, sipping, snacking, all the fun things. I mean, what could be better? Hey, Debbie, happy Sunday Crafternoon. It's so good to see my teammates here. You guys are the absolute best. I love my team. You guys, there you go. Let's see here. Also, Starbucks Sip and Stamp will be on May the 9th. Normally it would have been the first Friday of the month. This is not a mistake. It will be the second Friday of the month. I am going on a little vacay. I'm going to be riding my side-by-side and playing in the mud into that first weekend of May. So with that being said, I've moved Starbucks to May the 9th. And that'll be 12 noon to 2 p.m. And it's a free craft. So bring your friends over with you or make some new friends as well. It's a good time. It's very relaxing. There's no RSVP. You just come on in and make a card and sit and chat. And if you'd like to, you can purchase a Starbucks coffee, but that's nothing that's required. I just hope that you bring a smile. That's all that's required, and be willing and open to have some fun. And it's a quick, easy craft. And then as we also get into that week on Saturday, May the 10th, woo-hoo, is my BOGO event. It's the big event of the year, my annual BOGO event. It's going to be held at Amber Township Hall in Scottsville, Michigan. If you're a little bit out of town and you're not sure how to find it, reach out to me. It's really easy to find. In fact, it's not too far from the chalet. Actually, I could kind of sort of, if the trees weren't in the way, could see the township hall right from where I live. But anyway, it's going to be on May the 10th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's quick shopping. And I tell you, if I was there any later than 1 o'clock, I would be wasting my time, because everybody gets there at 10 o'clock. They're all shopping at the same time, and it's so much fun to watch everybody. It's a shopping frenzy. And I fill that entire township hall with products that have retired from Stampin' Up! So if you love Stampin' Up! Products, come on over, bring your friends, pile them in the car, bring them over on May the 10th, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. And by the way, it's a BOGO. So what I do for that is I price, it's not a garage sale. So I don't want anybody thinking that they're going to come and get something really cheap. What I do with my BOGO event, I mark them to the price of the items what they are in the catalog. Oh my gosh, I seriously cannot talk today. So I price them to what I paid for them. And then you go ahead, you shop for your stuff, and then I give you a coupon as you check out for the same amount that you spent in my BOGO sale. Then what I do is I give you just a couple of days, and I'll have all this on a piece of paper that I give to each of you as you shop and leave, as you check out. So I give you a coupon for the same amount that you spent at my BOGO event. And then you call me within a couple of days. I only give you a couple of days to shop. And you call me with your order, and I place that order for you. It's delivered here, and you pick it up here at the chalet at my home. So it's a lot of fun. I know the people look forward to it every year. In fact, I've already had people asking me, when is it? When is it? So last night, I couldn't just sit. I can't stand just sitting. So I was working on emails for my BOGO event. So if you haven't seen it in your email box, look for it. It should be arriving, and I have several to remind you so you don't forget about it. Let's see here. And then as we get to the end of May, I start the product inclusive class once again, which is going to be Florals in Bloom, which is some beautiful product out of our brand new annual catalog. All right. So anyway, just things that are coming up for you guys. I like to go through those, let you know what's going on. Also, if you're wanting to get the I have to think about this, April Paper Pumpkin, make sure to sign up by the 10th. And it is this gorgeous box right here. Isn't that pretty? It reminds me of alcohol inks, is what it reminds me of. But it's very pretty, and it is called Inked Occasions. So just sign up by the 10th if you'd like to get the April Paper Pumpkin kit. And before I cough, I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of water. Because you guys, whoops, you don't want to hear me coughing. Okay, I thought it was better this way than to sit there and just skip out on this today, because I just don't feel right skipping out on things. Once I'm committed to something, I like to stay committed. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know, remind you again, I know I sound like a broken record, online exclusives. So in March, I mean, this is how much stuff, I know I show this every week, but this is how much stuff we had for March as far as online exclusives. These are products that you will not find in our annual catalogs. And we're coming out with some brand new in May. So on May 6th, when our brand new catalog goes live, we're also going to have some brand new online exclusives. This is just a teaser. There is a lot more that's going to be introduced, and I've gotten several things. And if you watched my unboxing a few weeks back, or if you missed it, go to YouTube and to Dawn's Creative Chalet, my channel, and look up the unboxing that I did. It has to be at least a couple of weeks ago now. But I show the products that I got out of the annual catalog and the new online exclusives coming up for May of 2025. But this particular suite, at first I wasn't too keen about, but the more I started using it, the more I really am loving it. And I was actually playing a little bit yesterday with some of that. And then also just to remind you guys that we do have the scrapbooking line available, which is also available in our online store. Yay! All right. So now that we've gone through all that, also just to remind you guys, as far as the annual catalog that we have right now, so this one that looks like the Sears catalog, I don't know why. Every time I see this, I think Sears, Roebuck and Company. I know I'm showing my age. I am so showing my age. But anyway, this is actually active until May the 5th. I think on the back of the catalog in the little itty bitty print, it says till the end of April, but it's actually May 5th. And then also, I believe this one, maybe this is actually April. You know, I didn't really look at this one. Anyway, I would say end of April, first part of May. This one goes bye-bye as well. And with that being said, I didn't grab it. Anyway, just want to remind you guys, with these two catalogs that will be leaving us so we can introduce the new annual catalog, we have a last chance list. So if you go to my online store, you're going to find a big picture that kind of flashes at you because they change every so often while you're sitting there. And it says, grabbing up things last chance, basically. If you click on that, it's going to take you to everything that is last chance. There are some really good deals there. So if you haven't already, check it out. If you're a demonstrator, like some of you I know are, because they're teammates that are here with me right now, you can get your demonstrator discount on top of the discounts that are in the last chance list. So if you've been thinking about becoming a demonstrator, you know, that might be something you might want to do, and you can take part and get the discount on top of it like we do. I'm just saying. All right, guys. So are you ready for some fun? So I wanted to make things today simple for several reasons. Actually, I planned this live a couple weeks ago, and then I decided to change it up. And I thought, you know what? I'll save this for the next week. And actually, it was perfect because the way I was feeling this week, doing anything that was, I don't know, I want to say difficult, but nothing that I do is difficult. I know all you guys can do exactly what I make. But anyway, this is an online class today that requires no stamping. They're quick, easy, clean, and simple. Does that sound like something you guys might be interested in today? If so, I know these are gorgeous. I love these. These are the Mixed Media Florals Memories and More card pack. Now, I know sometimes this, by the way, I believe was or is in our annual catalog that's active right now. They are on the last chance list. If you guys can get these, if they haven't already sold out, I haven't checked anything lately, grab them up. They are gorgeous. So they also go with the Mixed Media Floral, the Suite, which has a designer series paper, which is beautiful. And I should have grabbed my little paper sampler, but anyway, they mock the DSP, the designer series paper. And I just find these so much fun to work with. They're more of a heavier cardstock. And just to show you guys, because this one is open, let's see here. They have 4 pages of heavy cardstock stickers. And I used to think, because I used to collect stickers when I first started scrapbooking. You know, when you go to the scrapbook stores and they had them all hanging along the wall. And I had to have every single sticker. I don't know what it was. Anyway, these are not the cheesy stickers. These are the really cool heavy-duty cardstock weight stickers. And I like to use them with dimensionals to give them some dimension, not just stick them on flat. But anyway, so there's 4 sheets of those. Whoops. And more. I grabbed some out of the other pack. And then as far as the cards go, they're either 3x4 or 4x6. And they are double-sided. Just to give you guys, I don't know, kind of a quick glance at these. And then there's also some fun stuff on the back. So normally there's always one side that I know that could be more useful to me than others. They're also meant for our pocket page scrapbooking, if you've gotten into that a little bit. And what's nice about that is you don't have to cut them down. They'll fit into the pocket pages that are 3x4 or 4x6. So, like I said, there's some really cool sentiments on them. Just some fun designs. You can cut them. I don't know if I showed you guys the cards that I made the other day with a new pack of these Memories and More cards. But anyway, I love them. There's a lot of cool things you can do. And if you need a super fast card in a jiffy, we also have the I think they're called the Memories and More note cards and envelopes. So they're a little bit larger than our other note cards and envelopes, and they will fit the 4x6 cards on top as a first layer without having to cut them down. Does that make any sense? Anyway, so I thought, why not share with you guys, being that these are on the last chance list, and I just think that they're very cool. In fact, I'm going to whip up even more cards, I think, later today with these. Here is, I'm going to keep it in the envelope because it's already in there. I apologize. I know it's getting a glare. But there's absolutely no stamping on this. I did not do any coloring at all. And is that not one of the cutest cards you like to get into the mail? So with that being said, I've grabbed a couple of things. I decided now, like I said, you can use the note cards and envelopes for the memories and more. But I decided I want a little more color. They only come in black and white. I wanted to mix them up a little bit with some cardstock. Just to, I don't know, play a little bit. Let me see, where did my seal go? So anyway, I love this one. This is the back of it, which is also very pretty, and it almost makes me sad to put any adhesive on it, but I'm going to do it. There we go, did it. So this is, I want to say it was a 4x6 card that I've cut down. In fact, do I have my little measurements here? Of course not. Okay. Anyway, dawn. So I thought it was prepared, and I'm not. All right. So anyway, this is Calypso Coral. Oh my gosh. Oh, hot mess. Calypso Coral. I cut it at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. The inside piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and it's basic white. And then I cut down, see, the black is, I believe it's 4, oh my gosh, Dawn. 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut down the Memories and More card down to like 3 3/4 by 5. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. So basically I just cut down this card just a little bit. It was 4 by 6, and I wanted it to work. Now what I'm going to do on this one, I did with the last one, go ahead and adhere it flat to the card. But today I feel saucy, and we're going to use dimensionals on it just to give it a little extra something. And then the one thing I noticed that I forgot to grab is some bling. So I'm going to turn my back here in just a second, and we're going to get some bling to put on these, because otherwise it looks a little bit too naked. And here we go. So these are the rhinestone basic jewels, or gems, jewels. There we go. And I love these. These are my go-to all the time because they go with everything. And I need my, where did it go? I know this whole thing, right? It helps you find everything when you do this. Aha, see? It worked. It was just like magic. So my take your pick tool, and I'm going to go ahead and just bling this up a little bit. And just like that, you have a card. Now I have 6 of these that we can put together, but I'll see how we're doing on time. And then we'll go from there. And if anything, I have one already prepared and made for you, so I can always share the rest with you if we don't get through all 6 together. This one here is a lot of fun. So this is a piece of boho blue. Cut it 11 by 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2. By the way, boho blue, oh my gosh. You know, I'm not normally a blue girl, but I have loved boho blue. And I'm so bummed that boho blue is retiring. It's going away. And I don't know if the cardstock is still available, or as far as that goes, the ink refills or anything like that. But oh, I love boho blue. I'm so bummed it's leaving us. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe someday it'll come back, because Strawberry Slush came back, right? Which I really like. I love Strawberry Slush. Okay, so what I've done here is I took one of the cards, and we're going to put it this direction. I'm not even going to cut it. It's left at 3 by 4. And we're going to go ahead and put a little of adhesive on it and put it over to the left-hand side. And then I have a piece. I swear to God, I thought I wrote measurements on all of these. Anywho, this is a 1/2 inch piece by 4 of basic black. And There we go. Oh, darn. We're going to go ahead and put it right there. So it's like a little border. That's kind of fun. And then I have a piece of basic black, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this is one of the cards. Oh, that makes me sad. That's really pretty too. But we're going to go ahead and cover it with my 3 by 4 card and layer it onto my basic black. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on with dimensionals. So what have you guys been up to this week, this past week? Share with me. Let me know what's been going on in your world. You know, I didn't even check. I should have put this on my laptop so I could see you guys a little bit better. That always helps. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. I just have to remember to look over at my computer a little bit too. But I try to look on my phone to make sure if you guys are commenting. However, Facebook is naughty and sometimes Facebook misbehaves. So I don't always trust Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. I love you, but. Okay. I'm going to put some more blingy blings on here like so. And there is card number 2. See what I mean? How easy these are? Like this is, I think, one of my most favorite Memories of More card packs that I think Stampin' Up! Has made. Okay, so that is card 2. Card 3. Whoa, we're cruising right along. So this one here, again, absolutely no stamping or anything. So this is one of the cards, and that's the back. But we're going to cover it. I have my basic white thick cardstock, and I'm going to get another drink of water before I cough. There we go. Much better. This is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. And then what I did is I wanted to do a couple layers. So I used the exposed brick embossing folder. And this is a basic white piece cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and with this, we're going to go ahead and stick it on flat to the card front. I just wanted a little extra something, a little texture to my card. And then this is a 3 by 4 card. This is basic black cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to... This seal is misbehaving today. Go ahead and stick it on like so. And then this is a piece of basic black cut at 1 by 4. And I'm just going to stick it in the middle-ish. Whoops, like that. And then I want to pop this up with dimensionals. These are kind of a weird size. They're not really the minis, but they're not the regular size. So I think that these came in a kit. They had to be because I can't imagine where else they would have come from. But I kind of like the size of those. They're fun. Okay. And then just layer like that. And then with this one, I went ahead and I grabbed my stickers. Let's see here. And here we go. There is Celebrate. Look at these. Aren't they the most beautiful stickers ever? I love those. So we're going to go ahead and take Celebrate and bring back my dimensionals. In fact, I might need the minis. Let me see here. There we go. And yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to pop these up just a little bit with a couple of mini dimensionals. Can you guys hear the chickens? Oh my gosh. And I found out that my neighbor ended up getting like at least double the amount of chickens. We were told this yesterday. It's crazy around here. I don't know. Oh boy. But we get free eggs. Oh gosh. It's so funny too because my dog Pearl, she's a Cocker Spaniel. And, you know, she's a bird dog. But these chickens, they don't faze her. She's like, yeah, whatever. So funny. She just walks right by them and they like run like they're afraid of her. And she's like, whatever, I don't know why you're running. Anyway, this is card number 3. How you guys doing so far? You hanging with me? I hope that you're loving these. This is one of my favorites. Again, the boho blue. So I've cut the boho blue to 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And again, I have my liner, which is basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. Whoops. And we're going to go ahead and stick that right inside. And once again, you guys, I will have the pictures of all of these on my blog. So once I'm done, feel free to cruise on over there. Oh, that's right, Kathy. You're home from Arizona. Yeah, it's a little bit of a change from Arizona right now, isn't it? Kind of like, shocker. The weather has not been the best. It definitely has not been the best. I am ready for spring. I am so ready. Gosh. And, you know, there's been so much crazy weather all over the place. I'm done with it all. Okay, let's see here. But welcome back home. All right, and this piece is black, basic black, and I cut it at 1 by 4. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on. This is kind of the same basic layout as the other card, just using some different colors and mixing it up a little bit. And then here's another one of those beautiful cards. Here's the back side of it, which is also really pretty. And we're going to layer the 3 by 4 card onto the 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece of basic black cardstock. Just like that. And again, I'm going to go ahead, I think, and pop it up. I keep grabbing between 2 pages of dimensionals here. Like I said, I don't know where I got those from. Just an in-betweener size. Maybe Stampin' Up! Needs to come out with these all the time. They're cool. Okay, there we go. And then, again, I'm going to take a sticker, Heartfelt Thanks, and grab my mini Stampin' Dimensionals. It'd probably be easier, huh, if I just put this on the table. Duh. Whoops. But it keeps sticking to me. Oh my goodness sakes. Yep. Hot Mess Express here today. Holy smokies. Okay. And I'm gonna put that on there just like so. And again, some bling. So how many of you guys have these already in your stash and you just haven't used them, didn't know what to do with them? And also answer this for me too. Don't be shy, go ahead and answer. How many of you guys have never thought about purchasing these and are gonna go check them out and see if they're still available in the online store? All right. That is the 4th card. So we have 2 more. I'm going to go ahead. I think we're doing pretty good on, oh yeah, we're doing really good on time. So here is number 5. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. So I'm using a white card base, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. This is basic white thick cardstock. And then this is Flirty Flamingo. and I use the exposed brick embossing folder. As you guys can see, it's one of my favorites. I love this one. I'm so happy that it's carried over, so I can use it for another year. I love all of my products. It's just that I don't like to show things that you guys can't get, because then that's kind of a tease, isn't it? This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And this we're going to go ahead and glue on flat to the card. Just like so. And then I have a piece of basic black, which is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this is the card. I hate to cover that up, but we're going to use this side. And layer that up like so. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. And then what you also see on this card is a sticker. Actually, a couple of stickers. So we're going to put that on like so. And then, let's see here. It is this sticker right here. And more dimensionals. You know me and dimensionals. Love me, my dimensionals. Okay, I think one more. And we're going to put that on there just like so. And then we need a sentiment as well. So I believe it's this one right here. Isn't that nice? I like that. And again, we're just full of dimensionals today. There we go. And one more. Okay. And I'll put that on there just like that. And some more bling. Let's see. I'll put one there and one here. And that's card number 5. Is it 5, 6? I'm losing track. Anyway, there's that one. And I have one more for you. And that is this one right here. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Okay, so with that, I'm using the basic white thick as my card base and cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. And then again, using a piece of Flirty Flamingo, 4 by 5 1/4. And again, ran it through the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to glue it flat to the card this time. Just like that. And then using a piece of black cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 that we're going to layer our 3 by 4 card onto. And that's kind of cool too. I mean, that would make a fun card, right? Anyway, we're going to use this side. So I'm going to layer these together. Just like that. And I've cut a piece of 3 by 1 inch basic black, and I'm just going to put it right down there like so. Oops, oh my gosh. Mr. Seal, you're misbehaving today. All right, like that. And then I'm going to add this with dimensionals to my card base. Oh, thank you very much, Kristen. Thank you. Even though I'm a hot mess today, Thank you. That means a lot. Okay, there we go. And we're going to use this sticker right here and this sticker right here because you guys are absolutely amazing. All right, so we're going to stick him on me so I don't lose him. And of course, we're going to attach it. I need some bigger dimensionals. Nope, those are minis. Where did all my dimensionals go? My gosh. Well, I guess we'll use the mid-size. There we go. Oh my goodness. I have to laugh and the things just stick to me like crazy. Duh, Dawn, there's a sticker. Hello. Okay. And I really like the look of using the stickers and using dimensionals with them so that they're not just flat. Okay, we're gonna put that one, I don't know, should we put it this way? This way, we'll do it the same. I guess we'll do it the same. And again, a couple of these on my sentiment because you are amazing. Just like that. And don't forget the bling. And a couple here. Let's see, one here and one there. Wow, we got through all of them, you guys. So let me go ahead and bring them all back in. Whoops. I should just mix them up a little bit. Oh, get this guy. So there's that one, and that one, and that one, and hooray, and that one. Holy moly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 cards. Really, really quickly. So, yeah, I was just happy to share these. They're just a great way to use them. If you're not a scrapbooker, there's a whole new world of using them. You could use them to decorate bags and tags and all the fun things. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much for being here today. Thank you for putting up with my hot mess today. But it feels good to be on here and just to share. I know TMI, but I actually showered and I even put on makeup today. And even though you can't see me, I actually feel a lot better. I don't sound all that great, but I am getting better. That's for sure. I just hate the whole coughing thing that comes on every so often. But I'm really glad that you guys like these. And if you have some of these laying around, make sure to grab them up for sure. Like I said, I believe that they're last chance, and I'm not sure exactly if they're on sale, but check it out. It's item 164657. So yeah, super duper duper cute. This whole suite of product has been something that I have loved. Sorry, trying to refrain from coughing in your ears. But anyway, hey Nancy, happy Sunday crafternoon. Thanks again, you guys, so much for joining me today. And I will see you next week, 1 o'clock Eastern time for Sunday crafternoon free online class with Dawn. And if there's anything that you need, go ahead and shop at my online store. There are no more host codes. I'm done with those. Woohoo! So excited. And with that, we come in with new rewards for everybody, which is very exciting. Just make sure that you do set up an account online at my online store. It's free of charge to do. You do not need to have to shop and purchase something to set up your account. If you do have any questions on it, make sure to just contact me and I can help walk you through it. It is so super simple, you guys. So excited for that new rewards program. I mean, it's going to be nice to be able to start to earn free product credit rewards from $20 on up. So it's making it more obtainable for everybody to collect those. All right, guys. Well, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Bye-bye.